Welcome back. My name is Muligan and this is Hand of Fate 2. Ooh, nice song. Nice background music. This game, or the first part, Hand of Fate, came out a couple years ago, was pretty neat. You had something like a little storytelling part with cards that storyteller would, you know, flip up, and then you had a little fighting thing between. It was really interesting, so I hope they expanded on that in Hand of Fate 2. I do now, I didn't at that time, but now I have a controller for the fighting sections. Should make it a lot more feasible to not suck at it. Now the problem is I am not a console gamer, so I am not really good at controlling the controller, playing stuff. But we will see. I'm pretty confident that we will be able to do something with it, at least. So let's see. What is the story?
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
And this is the aesthetic, really cool. So we could change, we could choose, do we want to be female or male? I mean, let's be male. Let's see what we get.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds.
The Fool.
The Fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Oh, a coin. My coin. What? Forest ambush. So, this is our life. You've summoned many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. So this is how the game works. You have this little field with those cards, and these cards are representing different things that happen. Like maybe you find a merchant, maybe like this an ambush. We have our gold, we have our life, and I guess how many days we have. We even have an inventory, an adventurer's garb, a hood, a wooden shield which gives us some defense, and a neglected sword. So okay, let's go in here. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Move closer to eavesdrop or keep your distance. Leader and 4. Let's move closer.
Every element of the game has been improved.
Oh.
Even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
So we have a chance of 3 to 1 to be successful. Bang! Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They will be too scared to put up a fight and we will get rich. Why don't we jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure claims in, yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now right, here they come. A 3. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to the market. The thieves phase a tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. We can defend them, we can offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free, or help the thieves. So, we could be good, we could be more or less selfish, or better said real, or we can help the thieves. The problem is, they have the amulet, or I guess they could have the amulet of my father. I don't know if they have that or someone else, but we are going for the defense. You draw your weapons with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I will meet you when you are done. So the leader just went away, and I guess we have 4 enemies. That is what the 4 represented, I would say. 4 enemies and 1 leader. And here we are, yes. 4 enemies. Suck, violence for the sake of violence. And theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. And here we are. Finisher, weapon ability, attack, defend, bash, evade, camera move. So this attack is evade. Okay. This is block. No, this is bash. Okay. Now why is defend? Okay. As I said, I'm not really good at console gaming or using the controller. I'm more for evading. Really? Okay, just be fast enough at blocking. This is probably the tutorial mission, which means that it is on easy. I don't think you can really fail much. But okay, we got it. Pretty bad. I lost 20 life. The farmers fumble in their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventure. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. And we got some supplies. A lot of supplies. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. You consume 1 food. The leader must still have it. You set your feet, determined to find him. Find the leader of the thieves to retrieve your amulet. I want... that's probably my amulet. So we can now go to the next point. A friend in need. So we lost 1 supply, but we got 5 HP. Good. By enjoying a moment beside the fire... Whoa, my controller. You spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath the filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wide red eyes. Aha, I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulders. Now from within my sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the back, and his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinket. So we can choose, I guess, an axe, a sword, or a shield. So currently viewing the soldier's sword, critical strike, requires 10 hits, perform a powerful strike, single enemy when activated. This is probably the special ability. Riposte against northerners, riposte deals more damage, and one-handed can riposte between enemy combos Additional defense from a shield is useful against Northrons. 15 damage. We could get the shield. Use the fan to reflect attacks from ranged enemies. Can only be equipped with a one-handed weapon. More defense. Or the axe, which has a critical strike in less hits. 6 instead of 10. Armor breaker against corrupted enemies. Bash causes additional damage. Heavy bash deals additional damage to armored and enemies while they block. Cannot riposte, but we have a lot of damage. Let's use the axe. So we get more damage. We don't get the rusty. We have an easier chance to critical hit. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. You can change equipment in the inventory, which we don't need. A new wooden shield would have been nice too. But I mean, I can defend. I don't have as much defense as I would have otherwise. Okay, next up, finding forest.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
What? In what way? There's the token. I found it. Token. There. You see? Token. A journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. So I guess we have a little riddle on our hands here. As I dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origins. We only have a 3-to-1 chance. Success. You follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the box of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
What do I do with the token? Can you tell me? Hello? Okay, last part.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
The Warrior Road. Now, we have 4 agreed, so I guess this is, again, 4 thieves. A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. There's the leader. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair share, spits one. You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approach and waves you over. As much as I would love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there will be plenty of gold for your trouble." Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. Tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. So here's the thing. The leader, he is a thief. He stole from me, but he is only trying to steal, not really kill people. While the thieves, on the other hand, they were pretty much trying to stab. So I'm more on his side. So I will tell him I don't need his gold. I need my amulet. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation: never let them know what you want. Kill my associates, and I will gladly return your amulet. Every reliable, the thieves draw their weapons to mock you. The leader hurries away to hide. "Give us your stuff or we will stab you up," growls one of them. You consider your options. Gives them all the... No, we are going to fight. You draw your weapons and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Thieves evade heavy weapons more frequently. You can change your equipment in the inventory. So I guess this one counts as heavy weapons. Heavy weapon, and the sword does not. Yes. So we are going to equip the sword back, so they can't evade. Thank you for the information, game. Okay, this time I'm alone. So there's that. 4 thieves, okay. It is mostly punching, and blocking at the right time. Okay, or not. Can I kill him? Yes. I can't use my special. Bam! Crit! So at the top right, we have the counter for the crit. Okay, I didn't really check. Okay, we can finish him. Okay, so if with the symbols we can finish him. At the top right, if it glows, we can use our crit, our special crit. The Royal Road, find the leader. With a better resolve, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malachilip's, Bard Extraordinaire. Bard, His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hand and surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look, he pulls out an amulet from his pocket and presses it into your hand. All is forgiven, yes? As I said, he is not really killing people. You stare at the amulet, it does not look familiar. Oh, Malachilip says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel, so which one is yours? Oh, we can choose we can choose a lion, some kind of Egyptian god, some kind of bull, and a hawk. They do have different symbolizations. This one is some birds in the sun, something like the savannah. We have some moons and the stars. We have some crops, and we have, I don't know. So what is my father? I would say the falcon, eagle, whatever it is. The eagle amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You are lonely. We should work together. You have befriended Malachilip the trickster. Malachilip the thief, the bard, the trickster. Okay. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we are going to be friends for life. Malachilip says, tell me, where are you from? Backstory time. I don't know where I'm from. Eagle Land, I guess. Ooh. Oh, we can now really decide. So, choose an appearance. We can look like this, like this, like this. Let's just look like this. Shoes, okay. We can even change some more. Oh, hair color. I would say we are going with, yeah, like this. We do have the eagle. We are going to keep that. This one is not going to cut it. Oh, change color. Ooh. I like this one. The white and the red. Neat. Sad that it had to load between, but okay. From the Eastern Belt, huh? You don't say. Good thoughts from the Eastern Belt. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignes of the Thieves Guild. Fuck you. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Maya Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclip's eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road, so it would be best if you get the goat and I meet you there. So what? You need goat, and you pull me into your shenanigans, for fuck's sake. At least the provisions carry over, the life sadly too.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong? Clever? Wise? The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
You enter a competition of strength at a fair. The gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. Oh, roll. We can
These
roll.
dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Click and hold to grab a dice. Woo! We got a 10.
Victory. You are learning.
Yes. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings. Then cartwheels out the door. Can't you just walk? Okay, we got 10 gold. You take your reward from the purser and on the way out to the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Why can't I just go back? Okay.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Okay, distressed damsel. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Assist or refuse to help? Well, it's a dice roll. No problem there. Throw. 18. Wow. Wow. I should get something for that. I should get extra gold. She should, I don't know, drop all her money for me for a 3-6 roll. Come on. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. A haste potion. 50 more gold. For someone that was robbed a second ago, pretty much, not really. Okay. You thank the woman and continue. So we are only making gold. Oh, I thought I could go back here to get another round. I guess not. Okay.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall
supply.
into the waters beneath.
It seems every time I flip a card, my supplies go down, so I do have to keep that in mind. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. 4 blight. What is blight? You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself to the mercy of the river. I'm going to fight. You ready your weapon? 4 of blight. I don't know. I should have switched my weapon. Those are not 4 of greed, so they're not thugs or thieves. They are, I don't know, probably some bigger guys. They're zombies. Inflicted. The first touch of corruption brings forth the darkest elements of the victim. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use the finisher before they recover. Okay. Come on. Get down. Go down. Nope. Okay, we got him. There we go. Nope. Bad. Zombie. Infected. Come on. Okay, finish him. And shit. Neat. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. So I guess you could switch your shield and one-handed for a two-handed weapon, and then you had to dodge. But the shield is pretty OP. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Armory gain. We got a shield.
Defense. You can do better given time.
Would you like to equip? Yes, I would. We got some supplies. Perfect. No money. So yeah, this card. If we check, okay, we can check this. Probably. Oh, you can't stay in this. Okay.
Celebrations in aid of what?
Carnival.
You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a larger paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Follow the parade, ask what is going on, or carry on your way. Let's just ask. A friendly stable hand explains, in a bygone age, our town was beset by half-man, half-lizard. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beast for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warriors like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. Let's do that. The parade ends in a town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. Now here's the thing. I have the feeling as soon as we get to the end, we lose all our money. But I would say... Do we go first? Let him go first. We can go after. You allow a young girl to go ahead of you in the queue, an act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how it works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as the child smacks the lizard man's ankle with the club and gathers a few coins and the wrapped sweetbreads that fall out. It's soon your turn. You accept the blindfold and take the club in your hands. Huge success. I don't know. Success. Damn. I won the big one. Okay. But okay. The club strikes the chest of the thread-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Ooh, we could get 20 gold. No! Before you can gather anything, a young child shovels a bounty into your basket and scampers off. With your turnover, you leave. No gold. But okay.
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
Oh, the coin is going. Okay, a dead drop. You arrive at Mire Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. The trickster. You find Malaclypse using a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend, the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignes has arranged to meet all at the graveyard. Keep exploring. We can't really do much. Go to the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignes greets Malaclypse with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all. And with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, but, you know. We have the greed of anarchists. Vignes cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclypse, convince me what's to stop me cutting off your head today. You reveal your gold as Malaclypse scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignes' feet with a thud that echoes throughout the silence of the cemetery. You lose 35 gold. I knew it. That's our deal done, Malaclypse says, very obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignes grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. 4 of greed. Luckily I have the sword equipped. But we have the Anarchist of Grade 2. So he's probably a big guy that we can't just, you know, finish. Okay, Vigner's the Great. Treacherous and greedy, dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. I need to get rid of him first. Okay, I need to evade. I see. Okay, let's go. Let's get rid of those first. Damn it. Nope. 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 I need to get rid of those guys first. Please die. Okay, one down. Nope. Did not work. Malaknut, how about some help here, please? Nope. Nope. Wrong button. Wrong button. Nope. F off. No, come on. Die. Come on, last one, but not least. Nope, okay. Nope. There we go. Crit. Okay, evade after. Luckily, he allowed that. Okay, so you have to evade in some instances, which is nice. Crit. Okay, I couldn't evade. And finish it. Okay, animation was a little bit iffy, but success. I want my money. Okay. Metaclip scratches his chin. You were not very helpful in this fight. Thoughtfully, it seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. You did not help. The fool, we get our coin back.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
I get some equipment. Okay. I get the Bastion of Purification and the Cardinal Blade. What does that mean? Fork in the road. Tart pies and exotic lies. Arm wrestling. Market thief. What am I doing? For befriending Malaknut. What is that? The Trickster and Malaknut's problem. I have no idea what I'm doing. Open this, whatever I'm doing. For finding the forest folk, the old maiden. Okay, wait. I believe with the cards we unlocked, the first two were, I believe, equipment. I don't know if I have that or I can access that, but the rest after that are probably events that can happen if you open those cards. I believe we have unlocked more events that we have now access to. And those will get now
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
So we can now select a challenge. We did the Fool. The next one would be the Magician now. And we have some more. But I would say that was a pretty good first episode. So I will stop here. A pretty good game. Until now, we will see. I hope we are in a carriage. You see everything moving. Pretty cool. So we will see what's the next challenges next episode. I hope we have now unlocked some more stuff to see. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.